This episode we'll be discussing the construction over the Fast and Furious ride, the redevelopment of the Universal Plaza, and what this could mean for the invasion of DreamWorks Pictures characters into Orlando and Hollywood. Up next. Hi, I'm Will, your host for Universal Newscast, and we'll be breaking down all the news, rumours and developments over at Universal Studios. First of all, there were some excellent names for this community over in the comments section of the last video, so keep them coming, we'll go through them all and we'll announce their official name at the end of this month. And with that, let's get straight to the headlines. In spring 2018, Universal Studio Orlando guests will be gearing up for the grand opening of the high-octane Fast and Furious Supercharged ride. But let's have a look at what we can expect from this attraction. Well, since the summer of 2015, a Furious attraction has been operating at Universal Studios Hollywood. So this will probably be similar, but it is expected that the Orlando ride will be a different riding method than the backlot tour trolleys. Universal Studios Orlando explains that you'll head inside Dom's garage, played by Vin Diesel, where you'll be shown some memorable vehicles and memories from the previous encounters. You're then invited to join the team for some fun, but an enemy from the past infiltrates your location and the plans quickly change. You'll have to keep up with this unbreakable family as they help you escape from the threats and dangers in this thrilling experience. Sounds like an exhilarating ride, but let's give you a small update on some of the developing construction at hand. With Fast and Furious Supercharged heavily under construction in the park's San Francisco area and at the former site of the original ride Disaster Earthquake, and also demanding the theatre space where the Beetlejuice Rock and Roll Graveyard Show used to be performed, we can't wait for this ride under construction to start, as there is a bit of a void at the moment. With the construction walls up and the shell of the building completed, it has been very difficult to gather a lot of information on this ride so far, but what we can gather is that it takes up a considerable amount of space. And if we look back at the beginning of the construction, we can get a better idea of the space that the creators have to play with in creating an action-packed, immersive 3D experience. And we've also got new pictures here of the Fast and the Furious marquee sign being drawn onto the side of the building. Whether or not this is just an outline, will stay paint, or will have some sort of boxed in structure on top of it, we will not know, but we'll keep you updated. In addition, the new attraction will make use of Universal's virtual line queuing system, which was introduced earlier this year with the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. And we'll keep you updated with any further news regarding this ride before the big launch in spring 2018. But now, onto Universal Hollywood with the redevelopment of Universal Plaza. This will be transformed into a DreamWorks character meet and greet courtyard with photo stations around the plaza with characters from Kung Fu Panda, Shrek, Madagascar, Penguins of Madagascar, Trolls and Puss in Boots. A stage will host daily dance shows featuring selected DreamWorks characters with familiar music from the films, with overhead lights that will change colour to correspond with the variety of characters and themes. Universal and DreamWorks have also announced that some prime real estate right next to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter will also be changing into a showcase for a series of short films based on DreamWorks animated movie franchises, starting with Kung Fu Panda in 2018. With the recent acquisition of DreamWorks Pictures in 2016 for $3.8 billion, Universal have been biding their time and drip-feeding Universal guests tasters of what's to come from the purchase. They will transform the Shrek 4D exterior from a stone castle effect into a Hollywood theatre from the Golden Age. A movie marquee on the front of the theatre will highlight the latest attractions from the animated studio, including Madagascar, Penguins of Madagascar, How to Train Your Dragon and Trolls. With the Kung Fu Panda 4D experience, guests will be taken on a legendary journey that fuses captivating storytelling with state-of-the-art technology and LED lighting effects for a highly engaging and immersive experience. Projection mapping will also extend the action in the short films beyond the screen and onto the theatre walls, surrounding the audience with spectacular imagery. By utilising the features of the Shrek 4D theatre attraction, the multi-sensory adventure will be a fairly quick revamp, utilising motion seats that tilt and vibrate with special effects and include air blasts, water misters and leg ticklers. The old Shrek 4D dungeon, pre-show and queue area will be converted into a theatre lobby with coming soon movie posters and suitable theming to match. It's possible that once the park has a hefty enough catalogue, the 4D movies could change fairly regularly with a flip of a switch, and maybe even throughout the day. Seasonal films like Shrek the Halls and Merry Madagascar could be adapted to the 4D format for the holidays, whilst 4D versions of Monsters vs Aliens and Scared Shrekless could be rolled out during Halloween Horror Nights. This new DreamWorks theatre also allows Universal Hollywood to theoretically introduce a new attraction every summer, which ties in with their latest big screen release. And with more films planned, with How to Train Your Dragon 3 in 2019, Trolls 2 in 2020, and Puss in Boots 2 in 2021, as well as new instalments of Madagascar and Shrek in the works as well. This could be a very clever move by Universal. Although an exact date has yet to be announced for the opening of the new DreamWorks theatre, we will keep you up to date with any announcements made. We're very excited to see how the DreamWorks character invasion of Universal Studios will pan out, and we can't wait to hear any news on the rides and attractions that could be in the works for it. So, the question I pose to you guys out there, the Universal Newscast community, is which DreamWorks pictures, rides and attractions would you like to see coming to Orlando and Hollywood? So let us know in the comments below. And that's it for this video. Make sure you keep those Universal community names coming, they're great so far. And if you haven't subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button and the little bell as well so you can get the notifications of when the next video comes out each and every time. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and share, as it really does help us out. And with that, I've been Will, and I'll catch you on the flip side.